Okay, great. So today we are going to discuss about the update sets. Okay, just a quick review of last session. So we discussed about the CMDB last time, where we created a one university, that's XYZ. Okay, we discussed about how many colleges it have.
Yeah. What
Okay,
equipment do we have?
yes, what kind of equipment they have. Now equipment, colleges, we're saying these are 12,000 PCs or 7,000, whatever. They have this kind of servers, operating system, MS Word, antiviruses. Then we calculated all the components, that was somewhere around 72,000.
Yeah.
Now likewise we calculate each and everything. So if someone, if the chancellor or the college administration want to, sorry, instead of the college I will say the uh, university. So if the university want to sell the college to anyone, okay, the same context, if someone is looking forward to sell the company, okay, so if another company is coming to overtake uh, this company, then okay, for this how the costing will take place. Okay, likewise
Yeah.
for the IT infra costing, so we included everything, then we take, say we take an average cost of each and everything, then we calculated it. And how we got to know, okay, if you want to sell your company in this scenario, that's a college, then what's gonna happen
Okay.
is this is the expected cost which the company will pay.
Okay.
Okay, so
Yeah.
configuration management database is very powerful. It's very key for taking any decisions. Okay, because it contains all the
Yeah.
information about the organization configurations. So just for an example, you have own PC, so probably if you go and work in any other company, so you will have some asset. Asset means probably they will give you some kind of laptop or desktop, is up to them. Okay,
Okay. Yeah.
and for that thing they paid some amount. Okay, just because they buy something for you, it will add in their asset value. So if you see any company profile, they always one entity is called asset, right? Asset cost. So the asset means whatever they are owning right now, because each and every asset have some cost, right? For an example, if
Yeah.
someone asking you what is your worth right now, probably you will only consider your bank amount, okay, whatever you have in your bank right now. But is it that true? No, it's not 100% true, just because, for example, you have a laptop, correct, so that also include in your worth. Okay, probably I'll say a wealth. Okay, likewise whatever you're owning right now or whatever you're consuming right now, so that is consumed some cost. Am I right? Making sense for
Yeah.
you? Okay, so likewise if someone is selling the company, so there's a chair or there is this mobile devices, there's a phone, there's a wire, each and everything include a cost, have some cost all the time. But how to store that kind of asset? So storing an asset is a big challenge, because if you go with the mid-sized company somewhere, that is manageable. But if you go with a large organization where the people are around 1 lakh plus, okay, so it's very important to store the asset. Making sense for you? So
Yeah.
ServiceNow have a two tools like we had discussed last time, SCCM, uh, and second one is your Discovery. So Discovery is another product from ServiceNow itself. What it does, ServiceNow, what it does, search all the devices which is connected with the network.
Okay.
So just take in this example, if I want to install or if I want to see all the asset which is in your college or university which belongs to college, okay, what will happen? There will be one search. So it's just like a search and store concept. I won't go in that detail. I'm just giving you the overview of that. So how it happens is there is one probe. Probe is just like a searching. So for example, if you're connecting your laptop, or if you are going in your library and there is one laptop or desktop is connected with university network. So one that search is start, there is an entire tool which kick off the start, kick, uh, kick off the search all the time. Okay, and it search each and every device which is connected with the network. Okay, and once they search for the they store in the CMDB, that is called Configuration Management Database. I will show you today
Yeah,
how it will
okay.
look like. Okay,
Okay.
and how the relationship is there. Okay, any questions till now?
Yeah, fine.
Great. So likewise, I gave you one example last time, the HOD. Okay, so the college got 100 licenses of Office 365, and the college IT admin want to install Office 365 on a HOD machine only. So just say there's 100 licenses and there are around 100 HODs as well. And we got to know there's either IT guy or any assistant will visit to HOD office, which is a very painful job for each and everyone, and it also consume a lot of time. And second way is
Okay.
like they have stored each and everything, all the asset with the HOD and titles, and they know, okay, this all are the HOD's machine or they are the asset numbers. So we can run a job and the Office 365 will be installed in their machines. Okay, making sense for you?
Yeah.
Great. So likewise with done on the CMDB, I will share some more details on that, but that's not too much important as from the admin side. Okay. Okay, so I'm on instance now. Okay, let's talk about the update set. Okay, or written it update set. So just make it in a good way. Uh, okay, I'm going for some time offline. I just install one software for that. Okay, it's going offline. Not
Mm.
offline. I'm just stop sharing the screen. Here I will explain you about the update set. Okay. Okay, fine.
Yep.
Okay, so in the initial sessions, we discuss about the how many instances ServiceNow have.
Okay. Yeah.
How many instances? Do you know how many instances ServiceNow have?
Two, two instance.
And what are the name of them?
Mm.
Any idea?
Mm.
Hello?
Yeah.
Yeah, you got any idea or I should tell you?
Actually, I can't hear you.
Hello?
Yeah.
Yep. Any idea what I'm asking right now?
No.
What is instance? Any idea?
Just a second.
Sure. start the recording again. Yes. Can you see
Like,
the screen now?
so, yeah,
Great. Okay. Remember I have told you
the
about three.
product is that the
That
product instance, test
is not.
instance, like that.
Yeah, somewhere you're correct, but not 100%. Okay, I can re-explain you. Not a problem. Hold on a second. Just hold on a second. Okay. Yep.
Yeah.
Is this fine now?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. So what I had explained you that ServiceNow, okay, have three instances. It is called development. Okay. Then they got testing, and one is called production. Okay. Clear? Any questions?
Okay.
Okay. Okay, fine. So if you go in this way, so it have around sorry, not this. Okay, making sense for you?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay. That's fine.
Yeah.
Okay. So ServiceNow, this is a diagram. ServiceNow, development instance, test instance, production instance. Okay. End users. Okay. If I make one more block, okay, new block here, stick with the end users. So all the end users, right? So what end users are gonna do here? So end user will always access the production instance. Okay. The reason is behind it.
Okay.
This all the real time where you can see all the notification where it's working. Okay. This development and test instance are called non-production instances.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's all the non-production. What is the purpose of this? So for an example, if you are if you are a developer, you will do all the things like I can rename it development instance or type out development test instance, and it's about the production instance. Okay. Now if for
Yeah.
example
Okay.
you are a developer, you will do all the work in that development environment. Okay. I can change this in this way. What you wanna do is you wanna create, you will do all the work in a development instance. Okay.
Okay.
Any issues?
No. Okay.
Understood the point?
Yeah.
Okay, great. Okay, great. So you, as a developer, you will always access the development instance. Okay, so if you go with the URLs,
Yeah.
for example, there is one URL. Okay, just making this way. Probably I can delete this as well. Okay, so that may start at the dev at the dev dot service hyphen now dot com, test dot service hyphen now dot com, and this is a production instance. Okay, making sense?
Yeah.
Okay, but then whatever things you develop, you move in the test instance. Okay,
Yeah.
here if any user is raising, so you developer, you access development instance where you did all your development and you move everything in a test instance. Take your time to digest, no problem. Have any question?
No. No.
Sure.
Yeah.
Great. Now the end user who raised the request will test on a test instance. Understood the point?
Yeah.
Take time to digest, no problem at all. We are not in a hurry. Any questions? Okay, let me explain you. ServiceNow have three instances: development, test, and production. End users
Yes.
always access the production instance. Okay, they
Yeah.
always access this production instance. Okay, so for an instance, if you're getting any request for a new development, okay, you will, as a developer, you will develop each and everything on the development instance. Okay, once you done with your development part, you will move everything in a test instance. Okay,
Yeah.
now there is an end user who requested for a new changes in the production environment. He will go in your test instance and he will test your all the development instance, sorry, your all the development work. If he is happy and give a sign off, you to move the development work in the production environment. Making sense for you?
Yeah.
Great. So pretty simple. Okay, one ServiceNow product, three instances. You got any request for the development, it's goes to you. You do all your development work in a development instance. You move everything in your test instance. Then you move everything in a production instance. Making sense?
Yeah.
Great. Okay, let me break it. This and this. Okay.
Okay.
What I just did, I just connected the things. Okay. We got this and this. So, for example, if you're getting a new request to development, you capture each and everything in update set. Update set, I'm denoting by the US update set. And you move the update set in the test instance, and after testing you move in the production instance. So you done with the development part, but you need to move in the production. In such a scenarios, you will use a update set. What is the update set? Update set is just like your customized folder where you save your configuration changes. If you compare the update set with your normal flash drive, okay, so for an example, you want some movie from your friend, okay, or if you want some file, some project file from your friend, you go to him or her and you say, okay, I want this in my system. You go with your flash drive. If I'm saying a flash drive is just like your folder or the memory, okay, where you are storing your data. Making sense for you?
Yeah.
Okay, if you miss this, if we go with it, another example, okay, for instance, if you're going in your library, you download some file, okay, or some movies or clips, whatever, and you want to send whatever you browsed or downloaded in your machine. It's mean your own laptop.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay, how many ways you can
Yeah.
send it? Either you can open a Gmail or any email vendor
Okay.
and you can send a mail to yourself. You can directly attach and you can send a mail to yourself and it will be available in your mailbox. Making sense for you?
Yeah.
But in case the size of the file is large, you can upload this some limit, right, to sending the files. In such a scenario, you always go for the flash drives. You store in your local machine. Making sense for you?
Mm, yeah.
What you're doing, you just go to your library and try to download any 1 GB file or 800 MB file. You There is a certain limit in every mailbox. You can't send 800 MB file. They will ask you to upload in the Google Drive or your OneDrive. Making sense? Is it true?
Yeah.
You can't just send by your mail. Okay. If you see this scenario, what you're doing, you're just copying the file from one system to another system.
Yeah.
Okay. Just replace your library system with a non-production system, maybe a development system, and just name your PC as a production system. Okay. And you want to move everything on a production system. In such a scenario, your personal PC, because all the time you have access for that. Making sense? Hello,
Yeah.
making sense for you?
Yeah.
Great. So just imagine this is your library.
Yeah.
Okay, and just say this is your laptop. Okay, you want everything from a library to your instance, means that means your personal laptop. So what you do, you have a flash drive options, or either you are transferring from the email. Okay,
Yeah.
making sense for you? Either you can send by the flash drive or the email. Okay,
Okay.
but in ServiceNow there are different taxonomy. One thing is called update set. Okay, and second option is your XMLs. Okay,
Okay.
do you want some time to digest this?
That's okay. Fine.
That's fine. Great.
Yeah.
So what we do, if I am replacing flash drive with your update set, okay, and email by your XMLs. Okay,
Yeah.
so if you copy anything from your library, then you always make some kind of folder. Means just say flash drive, folder name just say project, right, where you store
Yeah.
all the files related to project only. Okay,
Okay.
if you say probably say library, and there may be another folder which is called movies, may you have a one any number of movies there, correct?
Yeah.
So what you are doing, you only applying the same concept. Okay, for that, what is happening here, you have just make a folder in your flash drive and you are moving it from your library. Okay,
Yeah.
same way you are making a new folder in your ServiceNow instance and you are moving it. Okay, any questions till now?
No, I'm okay. Fine.
Great. You understood the theory part, what is happening?
Yeah. Yeah.
You want any more clarification?
No, this is fine. Okay.
This is fine. Great. Okay, I'll delete this one now. Let's say update set name. You always need to give the relevant name. Let's say request, let's say REQ 110008 development work. Okay, where you're making it
Yeah.
on a development instance. why I made like this. It's just this suggestion from my end. You will remember, okay, this is the REQ119 request development. This is your ticket number. Okay.
Yeah.
After that, you did all your development work and you marked this as a complete. Okay.
Yeah.
And then mark complete. And then you can move that thing in the your test instance. Probably what I'll do, I can directly connect it here. And once you are get a sign off from an end user, this is your end user, they test on the test instance your development work and they say, okay, this is looking fine, you can deploy in a production instance. And what you do, you move your update set from test instance to production instance. Okay.
Yeah.
Any questions?
That's fine.
Great. Okay. This is about just a theory part. Let's go on a system now. Let's say some time to sign in. Great, we got it. There are few things which is important. Okay, let's see what is update set. So update set is just a folder of customization to move development work from development instance to other instance. Okay, but it
Yeah.
has some restrictions. Okay, you can only move configuration changes. That means if you are making any change in a form, then you will be able to move that change in your production instance. For an instance, if you're creating a new ticket is a data in table, then this type means data won't be captured in your update set. Okay, now what I'm going to do here, time about update set. Didn't know any questions?
Okay.
Great. I'm going to type this update set. So here you can see your all update sets. Even okay, update source, type update set, local update set, merge, updated set. This is all the options which ServiceNow have.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah.
Now, if I'm referring local update set, it will give you the options which is available in your instance. So for an example, if I'm just clicking on the update sources. No, that will be a later part. But click on the local update set. This is the update set which is available by default all the time. That is from the ServiceNow. That's why you are able to see as a system. Okay.
Yeah.
Any questions?
No, sir.
Okay. If you want to create a new update set, then you will have to click on new. This new button. If you want to see in which update set you are working, so you will have to click on this settings button. Well, we'll have to make it yellow. This button. Click here. It will pop up this kind of a screen. Okay. You will have to go in a
Okay.
developer. This developer. Click here. Then you will able to see in which update set you are working right now. It is showing as a default
Yeah.
update set. Making sense for you?
Yeah.
You can also enable the things here. For example, if you want to see the update set in a header, then you can do it from here. What will happen? It will always show you the in which update set you are working. It's just like your button, left, right. Okay.
Okay. Yeah.
What I just did, I on that. Once you on that, it will turn green. So now you are able to see in which update set you are working right now. That is called default update set. It is from the system only. To create a new update set, you have to click on the local update set button. Once you click there, you will be able to see this default update set. After that,
Okay.
you will have to click on the new button only. Once you click new, it will open a new form of the update set.
Okay.
What will happen? You will have to give a new name. By default, ServiceNow will give you a name. It is called new update set, release date or description. It's up to you, whatever you want to type here. But from here, I am typing at a session 13 update set. If let's go on a state wise, is a in progress. That means you are currently working on this update set. Ignore means you no longer working on this or you don't want to work on this. That's why you will click on ignore. Okay, ignoring that. If you are done with your update set, you will have to mark it complete. Okay, that means the development work is finished now. So what I'm doing here, just I'm gonna copy and paste the same thing. It's up to you how you want to configure it. and then you will have to click on, there's a two buttons, submit and make current. If you're clicking on a submit, it won't change here. That means you are not working on this. If you click on the submit and make current, this session 13 update set will be available here. That means all your future changes will be available in your this update set, which have a name session 13 update set. Making sense for you?
Yeah.
Any questions?
No, I'm okay, fine.
Great. Let's cancel it. Now just click on the update and make current. Click on here. Submit and make current. So what just happened? You can see new update set is completed right now, which we don't want. If you want to work or if you want to capture all your details, it should be in progress all the time. I'm just updating it. So what happened? Now I have just changed the state. It was complete earlier. I have changed in a in progress state. Click again. Now you will able to see all the things which will be captured here. A customer update set log. So it will, the list will be here if you are changing anywhere in the system in respective of the configuration only. Making sense for you? Do you have any questions?
No, I'm okay.
Great. So I'm gonna refresh this form. Let's see what's gonna happen. So once I refreshed it, you can see it here. You can see the update set has been changed now. That is the session 13 update set. Making sense for you?
Yeah.
Great. So now onwards, if I'm making any changes, it will be stored here. Okay. So let's take in this example. Let's say you got one request. Remember I had raised one request on my instance. One business service request was there and I was created and closed that, where I was showing the example of how the things works on my instance. Remember where I had told you how the email notification works.
Yeah, okay.
Okay. So for example, there's one request is raised. Just say, okay, just say your client is saying, the client is a request. I want new option to select vendor on incident form, and vendor's names are say Apple, Samsung. Just give me two top names right now. This Sony, anything you can make it. You can Lenovo. Okay.
Yeah, okay.
So what I'm can conclude from this, The client want to have one new option to select a vendor on an incident form. That means I know I need to make changes on an incident form.
Yeah, okay.
And I will have to add these three options. So let's make it. Okay. This is my very simple request. Now I have already created the update set. So if I'm making any changes on any form, it should be captured here. Likewise, if you are copying any file from your library system to pen drive, you will able to see all the copies in your local PD. Okay.
Okay, yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna open this. Just duplicating that for now. Type incident dot two. Enter. What just happened? You are able to see new form here. Okay. Now configuration, form layout. So I need to add up fields here. Making sense for you?
Yeah.
I'm just deleting this select field. I'm not deleting it. I don't want the field on a form. Okay. Now India business cities or US business cities. I don't want this. Just saving it. So what just happened? I just removed the forms. Sorry, I just removed the options from a form. Now I'm gonna add new options. For what you will have to right click. You will have to go on a configuration. Then you will have to select the form layout. Now got vendor. Vendor will be your choice. Once you add it, it will be added on a form. If you want to change the position of this, you can change it by this up and down buttons. I'm just going to change I just want after a subcategory. I added a new field with no option right now. So let's compare with your requirement. So there is a vendor. I created a new field called vendor. I haven't added these options till now. I just added a fun field which is a choice type. How you can see it? You can see it by the type. Now I'm going to click on the save button. Once you save it, it will be available on the form. It's showing you the message. Saving form section is completed. I have added on the incident sections. It's up to the requirement. If you can also add this field on a note section, related record or close the information as well. Remember
Yeah.
I had discussed about the form and the sections.
Yeah.
Okay, yes. I'm just closing
Yeah.
it.
Reports also, right?
Yes. Form and sections. It's not exactly reports. Okay, so right now the vendor field is empty right now. The reason is behind it, I have not added anything in the vendor field right now. If you go back and if you check your update set, you can probably reload this. What you can see now, it have captured some information. Likewise, if you see, if you carefully see this change, so I have added a new field, that is dictionary. Sorry, the type it dictionary because it's being saved in my dictionary, and the field is vendor, right? So it
Yeah.
captured in the update set. Likewise, I made some changes on a form. Just made some changes, right? It also have been saved in your update set. So just a quick review till now. ServiceNow have a 3 instances: test, dev, and production. If you're getting any request, you make for development work, you make a new update set with any name. It's up to you what you want to name it. You do all your development, you mark it complete, then you move in a test instance to test by end users. If end user is you're happy, then you can move in the production instance. Now what I did till now, I have created a new update set. I told you how to make this visible, in which update set you are working, and this currently is in progress right now. Making sense for you?
Yeah.
Great. Now till now I haven't added. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna add a few more options. It's right now none. I don't have any options. Right click, configure choices. Let's try and give these options: Apple, Samsung, Sony, and Lenovo. Let's say Apple, Samsung, then it's Sony, and after that it's Lenovo. I just customizing the choices. You can see it here: instant, u_vendor, configure choices, and you need to only save it now. Save. So once you open a form, it will show you all the options. You can see the options now. How I have created the options, I just right clicked and click on the configure choices. Okay. Making sense for you?
Yeah.
Let's go back on your update set and reload it. So now you can see choice list is added here, type choice list, and instead of vendor, choice list is added in this target instead of vendor field. For an instance, if you're creating a new call, see this one, and submitting it, it's just your data. Okay. So currently the count of update customer updates is 3. You can see it as 3. I just created a one ticket, one incident. So let's see. Let's open the incident on a different tab. This is the incident which I have raised just now. Let's see, this data is captured, this ticket is captured in ServiceNow update set or not. go back on your update set and again reload it. It is still 3. The reason is behind it because data is not stored in update sets. Making sense?
Yeah.
Any questions?
No, I'm fine. Okay.
Take time to digest this, no problem. We are not in a hurry. If you have any question, you can ask me, no problem at all.
Yeah, I'll let you know.
Great. It's pretty simple. Now, if you're creating a report, it will be stored in update set. Okay. So for an instance, if someone is asking you that, okay, I want a reports. Okay, will that be captured in update set? Yes, that will be captured in update set. In your interview questions, people ask it. What we can capture in your update set? And then you can say it. You can only capture the configuration. So you just raised a ticket. That's not a configuration. You just created one ticket. You just inserted a record. Okay. Then second question people ask, okay, if I can't do it, that's how I can do it. So there's another way. So you understood about the update set?
Yeah.
Great. Now if you go, so for an example, let's say case 2. This was your case 1. Okay. Case 2 is, for example, a new project assigned to you and one more person. So that means you both will have to work on same project. By this what will happen? So you have created your own update set. You just made a new update set and you captured all your configuration, whatever you did it, okay, for your development work. Now if you want to deploy your new project, okay, deploy combined development work, then what's gonna happen is, so for in an example, let's go on okay, so can I delete this? You want to do you need more? Okay, let's make a new, let's keep it,
No, this is fine.
I'm just opening another one.
Yeah. Okay. As you wish.
Okay, let's say person 1, person 2, and then we have person 3, and they got a new project. So a new project came in a queue, then it's assigned to, some portion is assigned to person 1, some portion is assigned to person 3, and some portion is assigned to person 3. Okay, each and every person make their own update set. Person 1 underscore update underscore set. It's just like your 3 pen drives. Okay,
Yeah, okay.
so you say your friend, okay, you copy this, you copy that, and just come to me, I will copy entire stuff in my PC, right? Just like that, consolidating it. Now let's say this one they have created, person who created a one update set, person 2 created a second update set, person 3 created a third update set. Okay, but now if someone want to deploy it, deploy means you guys done with your development work and you want to assign to a person, sorry, that's a wrong statement, and you want to deploy in a production instance after the testing. So testing, let's say move in test environment. So what is the best practice all the time? You merge the update sets. Okay,
Yeah, okay.
so you just merging it.
Okay.
And now all effort is saved in a one master update set. Probably if you go with the taxonomy, you can make it in a master project SDLC. Just giving any hypothetical name. Okay, it's not 100% correct, but just make in this way. Then you can deploy your update set in your test environment. Making sense for you? What happened? You got a new project. It divided in 3%. 3% created a different update sets, and for deploying purpose, you created a one master update set by merging all 3 update sets. That's it. That's what we are doing right now. Is it making sense for you?
Yeah,
Any questions?
that's fine.
Sure. Okay. Let's check on a system. Okay. So these are two ways all the time. Okay. Either let's go on an instance. Okay. So if you mark it as a complete, okay, then means this has been done and you are saving it. Okay. What you just did, you just mark it complete. What is the meaning of complete? That no longer work is required on this. If that is an in progress, then you are currently working on that. Okay, any concerns, any issues
Yeah.
till now?
No, okay.
Okay, that's great. Now once you complete it, you always get a one option, export to XML. Okay, export to XML, merge with another update set. Okay,
Yeah.
so for an instance, you want to export in your local machine, then you can click on the export to the XML. What will happen, it will download a one file in your local machine, and it will all the XML data which you have stored. There's all the customization in an XML format, but you don't need to worry about that. It's because you don't need to take care of any XML file. You won't need to do anything in this. It's just a one folder where you save all your customizations. Okay. Now, for an instance, if you see my instance URL, it is dev 23216. I have another instance that is different, dev 16312. Okay. So what I'm going to do, let's say this is your production instance. Okay, and this is your development instance. If we go graphically, so the picture will be something like this. Let's say development instance. Development instance means where I did my changes. Okay.
Yeah, okay.
So small, that's fine, I think. Okay. This is your
Yeah.
develop where you got your request for changes. Okay. You made all the changes in your development instance. Now let's click here. We're saying this is a production instance where you are deploying your code. Okay.
Yeah, okay.
Any sense for you?
Yeah.
So this is your development instance. Sorry, I know I don't require this now. And you are moving everything from your dev instance to production instance. That's the ultimate goal. Okay.
Okay, yeah.
Now let's go on the export XML. I have already got it in the my local machine is Control J, show in a folder. Just saving on the, oh, sorry, that's not gonna work for me. Okay, I can try with this, no problem. Now I am going on my, I will see the format of this only. Try with format, correct. Now this is my development. Now I need to move on the production instance. The production instance. Now this is the dev 16312 is acting as a production instance. Okay.
Yeah, okay.
Now if you click on local update sets, which is in your system right now, well, actually it's taking some time to load.
Yeah, okay.
Okay, expired. Let me do it again. Oops. Actually the session was expired. That's why.
Okay.
Okay. Now this is behaving our your production instance. So let's go on a local update sets, or I can type the update sets here. So let's go here. You got the local update sets. Likewise, I have created many update sets for my own purpose. You can click on. You need to go in your local update sets, and you will have to. This is one is bar. You will have to right click here. Once you right click, you will able to see the import XML options. You
Okay.
need to click on import XML option. It will always give you a two options, import XML file or upload. You need to select the XML file option all the time. Click choose. I have stored that file on a desktop. Now this is the XML file which I downloaded from my development instance. My this instance dev 23216 is behaving as a development instance, and this is behaving as a production instance. I am deploying what I am deploying here right now. I am moving the new field, that is the dev vendor field, from my this instance, my non-production instance, which is a development instance, to the production instance. Then you have to upload it. Once you upload it, you'll be able to see in your retrieve update sets.
Yeah, okay.
Now if you see carefully, this is our one instance, this is a production instance. Okay, now once you retrieve that, it will available in the retrieve update sets. Okay, you can see it in a retrieve update set. You will have to click on retrieve update set to view to update set. Okay, The state is loaded right now. You will have to click on that update set, retrieve update set. Now, if you scroll down, you will be able to see the all the options which was we did on our development instance. Right now, if you see the incident form, this is your production instance. I'm repeating it. Then you don't have any vendor field right now. Can you see it, vendor field here? No, nowhere. Okay. I am deploying my vendor field from my non-production development instance to the production. Now, this is your update set. Okay.
Okay. Yeah.
Let's go on a retrieve set here. Then go on a well, actually, I think there's some issue with the instance. All the time, if you open that,
Okay.
it will be show you preview updates at option. Okay. So I'll show you how it will happen. We will have to pause it here for this. Okay. There's another way.
Yeah.
This what I just did. I just imported my XMLs. Okay. I'll show you how it will happen on other instance. But you understood till now, like you need to import the XML and then you will able to see the in retrieve update set options. Till now, any questions?
No. Okay.
Great. Now, if you go here, your update set options. This is called update sources. Update source is the option where you can connect two instances. If I'm saying two instances, that means you can connect your production instance with the non-production instance. If I'm saying the non-production instance, my mean is the development instance or the testing instance, which I explained you, I think with stuff here. Test. This both is called non-production instances. This is a production instance. Okay. Making sense for you?
Okay.
Correct. Now I'm going to connect it right now. So for connecting the two instances, what I require, I need to click on the new. Click new. Just say, just giving any name for that. Connect from this instance. Giving this name. I'm not 100% sure how it will be connected or not, but even then I'm trying. Okay. Okay. So for that, what I require a URL. Okay. Username and password to access the instance for the admin purpose. So what is the URL here?
Okay.
This is your URL. Okay, because this is your instance address. I will have to open the lock. I'll have to paste it here, then it will be closed. So what will happen, it will always get your completed update sets. Okay, completed update set means no longer you require this for development purpose. Okay,
Yeah.
I'm just going to check my username. Let's say the Abel tutor for now. Okay, I'm gonna access by this user ID. The username gonna be my, sorry, it's Abel tutor, because I need, see, for accessing anything you require the credentials, right? So likewise
Yeah.
we are trying to connect this. If you connect to your email address, then what you require, you require your email ID and a password. Likewise, if you're trying to connect two things, we will have to authenticate the connections. So that's what I'm doing right now. And let's say it have a admin role. If I am granting a role, is because this is an admin task. Okay, it's
Yeah.
always advisable to make the connection with the admin role. So I'm gonna add a admin role. Save. Actually, I don't remember the password. That's why I'm making uh, another password.
No.
Okay, I'm going as a test at the rate 123. Okay, just copy that name, sorry, the password, and paste it here. Now I know if this instance want to access a different instance by this user ID and by this password, it will be accessible. Okay, so
Okay.
let's update it for now. This has been added. Now just I enter the details, development, work, migration. Then I'm going to test the connections. I can't see that. I think it's failed. Okay, showing the authentication to remote instance failed. Check saved username and password. Okay, I'll try one more time.
Okay.
Okay, let's see if that can
Yeah.
work. But by this you can connect it. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna check with the other user. Say this username, this, and now I am giving the password as a test. Sorry, test at the rate 123 and updating it. Now putting a same one and testing a connection. Okay, see if I think the user don't have an admin right side now. Okay, where is that user? See, right now I don't have any role. If you see the message, actually it's not 100% coming. Connection is okay. Now that means it is being connected. If you see this, okay, this not coming properly. I can copy this and can show you in the notepad. See, this is the message. When I was trying to connect at two instances, it's saying that connection is okay, however the credential you are using to connect to the remote instance lack permission to perform the operation that you are attempting. Okay, whatever you're trying to attempt, it's not making sense for them. The reason is behind that the user don't have a admin rights. What I'm going to do, I'm going to add a admin rights to his profile. You just saw it. If the user don't have the role, what's gonna happen? It will show you this message,
Okay.
but actually lack of permission will be there all the time. I'm gonna add the admin role, save it and update. Now let's try to connect it again. See, it's showing connection okay. I think probably I can change the theme here so you will able to see it. I was trying to change the theme only. Oops,
Okay.
something went wrong, I guess. Dev.
I think the internet.
Yeah, then
Internet is slow.
sorry.
Might be your internet is a little bit slow.
No, internet is not slow. Actually, just change the look and feel. So maybe the instance is not behaving well. It happened many times. So we can say it connection is okay. The purpose of this to show you that connection is working fine. Okay.
Okay.
Again, change the theme. Let's try with this. Yeah, now it's working fine. Okay. So go on a local. Sorry, go on a update set. Update source. You probably will have to create a new one. Maybe that's not saved. Okay. So what I just did, I was trying to connect this profile. This. Get this any name. Just data. The data. Okay, I missed that username. So probably I will have to copy it again. This is the user ID. Adila. And if that's again test at the rate 123. Sorry. Test at the rate 123. Test connection. It's showing connection is okay. That means it is able to connect. Now become submit. So once you submit, it will be available in your remote instances. Okay. Let's see the graphical way what is happening right now. So this is your instance and you want to move to the production instance. Okay.
Yeah.
Here there are two ways to do it. Here one is called a update set. Second option is import XML, which we just saw. And by both ways you can deploy your development work. Okay. Any questions till now?
No. Okay.
So update source is just a way to connect with your non-production instances. Okay. Let's come here. So this is the username and password by which I am connected. This is the name, URL, username, password, blah blah things. Okay. Now you have an option retrieve completed update set. That means you know your development work is completed and you want to import it. So once you click here, it will import all your local update set. So let's say here I'm again on my development instance right now. Let's say local update sets. So right now one is completed right now. Okay, making sense for you?
Yeah.
Okay, what I'm going to do, I'm going to create one more. Okay, let's say update 2 and it's marked as a complete, submit. So in my development instance there is a 2 update sets and I want to get this all the development work in my production instance. You will have to click on update
Okay.
sources where you are able to connect with your non-production instance. In this scenario you're connecting with your this instance dev 23216. Okay, now click on retrieve updates completed update set. So a pop-up will come up and it got one update set which we just created today. Okay, was the last update set is already available in your retrieve update set because we have already imported it. Okay, remember we imported one XML format update set and this is a new which we have created. Do you want me to repeat anything?
No. Okay.
Great. You can click here. Actually I'm not able to find that option. Okay, on this it's not available. Okay, so there's a two ways to get to deploy the configuration in the production instance. Okay, I will show you how it will work on a real time because I'm not able to see that option. Okay, these two options come all the time. Okay, so probably it's not available. Okay, I'll show you on the different instances. Okay,
Yeah.
great. Now this is a ways by which you can deploy your development work in your production instance. Either you can choose a update set, either you can choose a import XML format. Okay, there's one more option by which you can deploy it. Okay, it's a one important one. You always should have a security admin role to import the records. So how you can get to know what role you have? You will have to click on the system administration
Okay.
and click on the elevated roles and you should have a security admin role. Okay, click on OK for now. Reload. So in ServiceNow you can import every record in an XML format and you can upload in a different instance. Okay, likewise if I show with the incident.list, well, I want to see all the incident records there. This is the first record which we are seeing right now. All the time you can right click on a banner, that means a header. Just still taking time to load. You always have an option to export XML this record. So once you click here, you will able to download this specific record in your service now, different instance. So for an instance, if you want to move this record in your different instance, you can import it in an XML format, export in a XML format and import in a different instance. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So let's talk about the users and group here now. Okay. So connection is okay. We discuss about this. We discuss about the update sources as well. Case 3. What case 3? What we discuss in case 3 is update sources, means how to connect with different instance. Okay. Case 4,
Yeah.
how to export a record in XML format. And we got a case 5 is gonna be how to merge update set, and last is gonna be last 6, how to deploy users, it's gonna be groups or users in non-production instance. Okay. So
Yeah.
we are done with this. Now we are going to talk about the how we can merge it, the update set. We do on a local update sets. Okay. So you got two update set for now. Let's click here. Second one, update set 2. If you want to merge the update sets, then how you can do it? Click on merge with another update set. You have to click here. Once you click here, you will be redirected to the another screen where you will have to define a names. Okay. Now name is as a master session 13 update set. Okay. Okay. Now you can merge it.
Yeah.
Okay. So now we are merged all 3 update set. There's one more options come. I don't know why it is not coming. Okay, what you can do, you can click here and you can click here. Okay. Then you can merge it. Click on OK. So what just happened, I am merging my 3 update sets which is available in my system.
Okay.
Now what will happen if you merge 2 update sets? The other 2 update sets will be in a ignore status, and it will create a new update set with the master session. Okay. And you will see all your combined effort. So master session. Okay. Likewise, where is that merge? I don't know. Yeah. So what you can see it here, there are one person, it's a 1 update set, 2 or 3. What I just did, I clicked on the merge update set, merge with another update set. Okay, and I chosen
Okay.
all the update set and it merged now. So I created a one master update set. Okay, so if you see here, let's go back. Your other two update sets are in the ignore state just because you don't require it. Okay, now you'll have to click on the master session 13 update set just because this is your new update set. Last two update set is at the ignore status. Okay, session 3, now it's your current status. What you will have to do, you will have to mark it completed and then you will have to update it. I see some time, let it load. I mark it complete, I just updated it. What I just did, from 3 update set I made one master update set. I just made it a complete. If I want to move
Okay.
this update set in my production instance, so with this scenario, this instance is behaving my production instance. Go on update source, click here because we just made a new connection. Okay, today I just got one update set. Now let's click again to retrieve completed update set. Well, actually, if you see the status here, retrieving
Okay.
update set this, correct? From this is around 63 records which are available in my uh, master update set. Okay, it will take some
Okay.
time there. Okay, 5, 11, 37, 6. Okay, so what just happened? I got my master update set in my production instance. That in this case, this is the my production instance and this is my non-production instance where I had created, sorry, not this, I had created this. So this, okay, let me do it this way. Your master update set, master session 13 update set is available in your this instance. This is non-production instance. What I just did, I went in the production instance. Your dev 16312 is behaving as the production instance. Okay, and I clicked add the update sources. After that, I got my connection info. This is already connected with my non-production instance. I clicked there and I again click that retrieve completed update set. What happened after that? I got my master update set in the production environment. Making sense for you?
Yeah.
Now let's click on the master update session 13 update set. Again, I'm not able to see the option. I can't tell you further at this moment. So you understood how to deploy the your development effort from your test instance to production instance to any other instance. Any questions? Do you want me to repeat anything?
No, fine. Okay.
Are you fine?
Yeah.
Great. Okay. Now I'm going to tell you one last thing. Okay. Your users. Okay. How to merge we did it. Okay. There's one note is all your users and group. Okay. Are not captured in update set. Okay, so that's the constraint. This because that's a data for ServiceNow. Making sense for you?
Yeah.
Having said that, I would like to introduce one concept. It's called SysID. What is SysID? SysID is a 16-digit number. That is a unique number. Okay.
Yep.
For this, I will have to draw a new file for you. Okay. Draw. Hello. Wait. So we are about to discuss about the SysIDs. So for that, I will look at one box here. So let's take it this way. Let's say this is your ServiceNow. Okay. And let's say this is your incident field. Okay.
Yeah.
Or I'll probably say incident application. Or I'll say there is some, they are the users or groups. Secondly, after that I'll say this development work, and you are an admin. Okay. Now if you are creating a new record, okay, or if you are making a new group, or if you are doing a new development, okay, if you create anything, ServiceNow creates a SysID of every record. It is a unique ID. That is 16-digit ID. Okay. Now it's from the ServiceNow. So what I can do it here, it here, line. I think that's not going to be correct one. Let's select this curve connector. Let's talk about this. Okay. So
Yeah.
let's create the SysID and assign to the every record. Okay. Either it is user or either that is a group. Making sense for you?
Yeah.
Okay. Should assign to. Okay. What it does. So I'm going back for now. One concept which I need to include here. Okay. Okay. you know this development instance, a test instance, a production instance. Okay,
Yeah.
there is a one concept is called synchronization. What synchronization mean? Whatever we have in a production instance, that same thing is available in your test instance, and same thing is available in your dev instance as well. If you compare this with your college environment, so what's gonna happen? For example, if you have a two pen drives, okay, and both have a same data, okay. For
Yeah.
example, you have one movie, and on a second pen drive, you also have a same movie, okay. And you also got third pen drive which also have a same movie, okay. For an instance, if you want to make any changes in that movie, or you want to add some special effects in that movie, so you can choose anything. Anything means you can choose any PD to start your work. Let's take in this
Yeah.
example, if you are using your movie maker, okay, to edit any videos, and you got three pen drives which all have a same content. So probably what I'll do, I will add it, I'll create that one as well for you, for your understanding.
Okay.
Okay, so this is your shape, okay, this, okay, so this one one, so this is for a master, just call, okay, this is you got three pen drives, okay, let's say P1, P2 or P3, pen drive 1, pen drive 2 and pen drive 3, and it all have a same content. Let's say the same content, and you want to edit a video, okay, so I'm just repeating it again. So you got three pen drives,
Okay.
P1, P2, P3, okay, and all have a same content,
Okay.
and now you want to edit a video. So you can choose any pen drive, right? You can choose P1, P2 or P3, correct? Because it have a all same content. Just in case if your P1 have a differ with your P2, your pen drive 1 don't have an entire content, P3 don't have all entire, okay. So in such a case you will always choose the latest one which have all the details, updated details. For an example, if you are choosing P1, so on what basis you will choose? It is the most updated pen drive as compared to P2 or P3. So in this scenario, what happens? Like okay, so you if you got three pen drive, okay, and you say okay, so this you was using 2 months back, you got all the movies in that P3 pen drive 2 months back. Your P2 pen drive have all the movies which have 2 plus 1 month, means all 3 months. The P1 pen drive have 2-month old, this P1, this P3 one, you got P2 data, and you also got a till date data. I probably will say till date. Okay. So if you are giving anyone this pen drive, so which one you will give? You always give the P1, right? You always want to give the updated one. Making sense for you?
Yeah.
Any question? You find example hard,
No. No.
or do you want me to take another example? I don't have any problem.
Oh, that's fine.
Understood?
Yeah.
Great. So what is the purpose of this? Okay. So if you pen drive 1, pen drive 2, pen drive 3, you all in sync. So you can give any pen drive, or you can start with any pen drive. Correct?
Yeah.
So just take in this example. Your production instance, just take in a scenario of the production instance. The production instance is always up to date. The reason is behind it, that is a real-time instance which is serving to the business people. Right?
Yeah.
Your P2 is your testing instance, which is not up to date as compared to production instance. And P3
Okay.
is your development instance, which is outdated. Okay, you only using for development purpose only and only. Okay.
Yeah.
So it's a high chances, stay in this, it's a high chances if something is available in the P1, it is not important it will be available in P3. Am I right?
Yeah.
Your instance. Okay.
Okay.
Let's make in this way. Uh, let's say, okay, I'm going to go in this with this production. Test or def. Okay. So your production instance will be up to date all the time. Your dev instance may not be up to date, but your test instance will be somewhere up to date, right? In terms of configuration.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
Why we use sys IDs and why we are trying to move the development effort to the test effort to the production? The reason is behind it to make all three instances in sync. Making sense for you?
Yeah.
Because if your P3 is not up, okay, just say if your P2 is not up to date, if P3 is not up to date, then it's an issue, right? You don't know from, so probably something is already deployed in the production environment, any application, and you don't have on a dev instance, that's an issue, right? Because your configuration is not up to date. Okay, that's why there is one concept is called cloning. Cloning, what it does in a cloning, let's make it one more box to make sense. Leave it here. Cloning. So cloning is a process. In this process, what happened, and always we do cloning from your production instance. So what happened if you are cloning, and it will update all your configuration and data in your test instance and as well as in the development instance as well. So cloning is just a process by which we sync the test instance and the dev instance with your production instance. Making sense for you? It's just a cloning.
Yeah.
Okay. Concept is clear to you?
Yeah.
Okay. So you can raise this request on a Hive portal. Hive portal is for the customer management, right? I have told you in
Yeah.
past as well. Okay. Why is this IDs are there? An important one, like you understand the cloning, because this all should be in same.
Yeah.
Okay. Now this was sys ID. So sys ID, what happened? Sys ID very important. So for example, if you are creating a new field or anything, it will always assign a sys ID to that record.
Okay.
And same sys ID should be moved to your test instance, and same sys ID should move to your production instance. Let me prove you. So let's go with the incident dot list. Let's open a record, first record. Let's say sys ID, sorry, it's not show XML. Copy sys ID. This is sys ID, right? Ending with 194C. You see this 194C. Okay, and press OK. Now let's open a different record. See, it is changed now. It was 4C, now it's 19A5. Likewise, in the development as well, there's a unique sys ID will be available all the time. Okay.
Yeah.
Now, if ServiceNow is not able to find the same sys ID, okay, it won't insert a record then. So sys ID should be matching all the time. So development, test, and production will always have a same set of sys IDs. Making sense for you? To
Yeah.
sync it. Why we are syncing it? To make up to date all instances. Ideally, we clone all the instance in a 1 month, the big time period. After the cloning, whatever, okay, so for an example, if we are cloning today, today is 4th of September. If you come tomorrow, you will able to see your production, test, and dev will have all will be in sync. So that means if the INC 001 is available in your production, the same ticket will be available in your test instance and in your development instance as well. That's how it will be in sync. Okay.
Okay.
Any questions till now?
No, it's okay.
So this is your update set concept. Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
So let's go in this way. Every record. So let's say sister. Let's go with the sys underscore user record. This is a one user. This will also have some ID. see sys copy sys id. It had different sys id. Okay. So for an instance, if you're creating a new group or user, okay, user dot test. So on tab here, let's say test1, submit. I just created one record here. Test1 is here, right? If you right click here, it have a different sys id, right? And for an instance,
Yeah.
it's taken this way. For an instance, if you created a new user in your development instance, and if you created a new user with the same detail, okay, so just taken this way. What I just did, I just made a test1. What is this ID? It have 19C7. Go back and create a one more record, the test1 user ID. Let's see what happened. Invalid update. Let's try again. Let's see what will happen. It created it, right? I have created two users with the same user ID. Test1, test1. Now let's compare the sys IDs of two users. So this one is 7, test user 1. Now go back. I had clicked at test1 earlier. Click on test1 second. Now click copy sys IDs. So what you just saw, test1. It was for you. So the same users have a different sys IDs. Okay, you understood the point? But whenever you are creating two users with the same detail, it will create a different sys ID. That's how they are recognized that it both have a different sys IDs. So let's go back on concept again. So never try to do it. Like if you're not able to create one user. So for example, you created one user on dev1, sorry dev. You created a user on test, and you created a user on a production. So this all 1, 2, 3 will all have a different sys IDs. Remember it.
Yeah.
But if you want to make them in sync, then you will have to go in a user record. You will have to export in XML format. Then you will have to, okay, just a minute, cut and paste it here. Click on this. Okay. Now for an instance, I want to transfer this user in my production instance, right? So I just exported that in my XML format. Let's go on the production instance, which is this dev16312. You already have sys underscore user dot list. Okay, you already have a security admin role.
Yeah.
Just the elevated access security admin. It's taking some time to load.
Yeah.
Okay. Now you will have to right click on the banner here. Right click, you will be able to see the import XML option. If you are not clicking on your security admin role, you won't be able to see this option, import XML. Okay, that's why you will always need a security admin role. Let's say import XML. I just downloaded a new user, the test1 user, from the code, sorry, from the different instance. This is by this. Okay, let's try again. Okay, I just gonna upload it. So it's uploaded now. Created. How to filter it? I have also told you about the filtration.
Yeah.
Some time. Created today. So this is a one user. Okay.
Yeah.
Now let's open this.
Yeah.
Now just compare the sys ID. Is 974. Let's go. So my dev instance and the production instance user sys ID is same. But for an instance, if you create a record with test1 details, the sys ID will be different because you are inserting a new record and it will have a unique sys ID all the time.
Okay. Yeah.
So what I just explained you, what I just did, I have created a one user in the non-production environment, that is dev23216.service-now.com. This is your development instance. Okay, go on this.
Okay.
Likewise, what I did, I created a one field, sorry, new user. New user, and I moved in my test instance or the production instance, okay, by importing by exporting an XML and importing an XML, okay, to get a same sys ID of the user. Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
What is the purpose of this? To syncing, because what happened, sometimes you trying to get query from sys IDs, but if you have a duplicacy, that's a big issue. That's why we always try to sync the all ServiceNow instances. Making sense for you?
Yeah.
Okay, so this is the end of the session. I'm just going to repeat once again
Yeah. Okay.
what I explained you today. Okay, session 13, today we discuss about the update set, update sources, where we connected with the different instance by username and a password of the target instance. Target instance means non-production, where we connected your two instances by the update source dev 23216,
Yeah.
and I connected it with the dev 16312. Why I did it? Because I want to get all the update set from the my non-production instance from here. If I'm clicking at retype completed update set, it will retype all the completed update set which are available in my non-production instance. That means dev 23216. Okay, I get all my complete update set from
Okay.
this instance to this instance. Okay,
Yeah. Okay.
I connected it by the URL, username and password. Remember, the user should have the admin role. Once I click there, I can see my update set bottom, update set 13 update, master session 13 update set. Okay, then I discuss about the
Okay.
local update set. You can create a new update set all the time by clicking new. You can give any name here. State should be in progress if you are capturing your all the configuration items. Okay, the configuration or whatever changes you are making it, you will have to click on update, submit and make current. So by this will be your current update set. If you want to view it, then you will have to click on the setting button, then you will have to click on developer, then you will have to make on show update set in Flickr. By this you will able
Okay.
to see the header default right now. Then we discuss about the your instances, how many ServiceNow have your development work, how to move from development to the test instance, then production instance. Then we discussed about the master update set, why you required, because 3 person is working on the same project, and if you want to deploy in a one shot, all 3 person update set you can merge in your master update set, and you can move in a test or production environment. After that, I discussed about the ways. So there's a two ways. Either you can go with the update set, the import XML, okay, which I just told you. Making
Yeah.
sense for
Okay.
you? After that, I
Yeah.
discussed about your sys IDs. ServiceNow inside application, if you're creating any new record, it will create a new sys ID, and it's important to make everything in a sync. Okay, just create a new sys ID for every record which is being created in ServiceNow. Okay, at last I discussed about your cloning concept, your production, non-production,
Yeah.
two
Okay.
non-productions. Tests and dev is called non-production, and you're gonna have one production instance. Okay, now I discussed about the cloning. Cloning is just a concept by which we synchronize the non-production instance with the production instance. Now I'm going in a technical terms now. Test and dev is your non-production instances. Okay, so that
Yeah.
the production content or the configuration will be same as your test and your development instance. Okay, making sense for you?
Yeah.
Great. Any questions, any concerns for this update set concept?
Till now I'm okay, but
Mhm.
I'll let you know if I have
Great.
of
Okay,
watching the video once again.
yeah, sure. Now it's a one, okay, so this was very important one for the development aspect. Uh, okay, we could not make sessions from, I think, Wednesday, right? Wednesday or Thursday, Friday. Okay,
Yeah.
and Saturday as well. Okay. So tomorrow we are going to make a session around 9. Okay, that I think that will be your 6 p.m. Sorry, I think that's gonna be your 3 p.m. Okay, the same time.
Oh, in the afternoon?
Yeah, in the afternoon. Correct. Is it fine for
Oh,
you?
can we make the same time, like 6 a.m. in the morning?
Well, actually, I have an office.
Oh, okay.
Tomorrow is a Monday. I hope you understand, right?
Oh, yeah.
So it,
Oh, is this not the long weekend for you?
no, I'm in South Africa. I'm not in US.
Okay, okay.
Okay. So for you, maybe it's a long weekend. For me, it's a working day
Yeah,
tomorrow.
yeah, yeah.
Okay.
Uh,
But
yeah.
I can also make it from your 4. It's gonna be my 10. Okay. So probably I was trying to make it 2 or 2.5
If not,
hour
shall we
session.
have the class on Tuesday?
It's fine. We can make on Tuesday. Actually, I required
Yeah.
3 sessions now. That's it. That's all I require.
Yeah, okay. Yeah,
Yeah,
okay.
because I
No,
wanted to
actually, I
come.
have an
Yeah.
appointment tomorrow at the afternoon, so that's it.
Okay, fine. No problem at all. For timing,
Yeah.
I'm pretty flexible. There's no problem with the timings at all for me. Yes, we can make on
Yeah,
Tuesdays.
okay.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
So just watch all the videos. Okay.
Yeah,
Now
sure.
we are going in the last phase of a training. Okay.
Yeah,
So
sure.
till now I
Okay.
have covered lots of concept, whatever I have understood to uh, digest this. Okay.
Yeah,
Then it's a 3 sessions where I'm going to include some development concepts, which comes under the admin training. Okay.
yeah,
Then after 3 trainings, the training will I require only 6 hours now. Okay. The
yeah.
reason is behind, like, I think your training extended till 25 to 30 hours now, I guess. Okay. Because
Yes.
every session was around 2.5 hours and it's a 13 sessions now. Okay.
Yeah,
So generally I finish in 20 hours, but it's not a problem because I understand it takes time to digest the sessions all the time. Okay. Try to practice it. Okay. Probably I will
yeah.
give you some assignment after the training. Okay. You will probably have to complete it in a 1 week. If you got any issues,
Yeah, okay, sure.
then you can make it. You got your work visa?
Yeah, work permit, right?
You got your work permit. Great. Uh, when you are going to attend the interviews?
To I will let him know. Actually, I have to talk to Srinivas.
Great, no problem. Okay, so just inform me if he asks. Then we require 3 sessions now only. Okay, and then we are done. Okay, I'll probably share one sheet with you,
Yeah.
which mostly ask an interview question, maybe in 10, 20 questions. People usually ask that, but up to the person. But in my experience, the people ask that, which I ask to the people. Okay,
Yeah, okay.
great. Thanks a lot for your time. We will connect on Tuesday 9. Okay,
Yeah,
it's gonna be, I think, on a 3 hour session. Okay, for some development
yeah,
files.
okay.
Okay, and I think the last session will be your connecting session where I will include each and everything whatever I discussed in last 12 sessions, or I think whatever I covered in this entire training. Okay, so I will tell you
Yeah,
each and everything where the things is being connected. Okay. Okay. Any questions?
yeah.
You are happy with the teaching style, or what? If you have any concern, I can change the example. No
Fine.
problem. Pretty fine. Great.
Yeah.
Okay. So let's connect on
Thank you.
Tuesday. Then we can take it further from
Yeah,
there. Okay.
yeah,
Great. Any questions you have? So we can discuss that
yeah,
now. Great. Thanks. Thanks a ton, man. Thanks for time. We'll connect
yeah.
on Tuesday now.